So I began the year this year, I told you, with this resolution to try to read a book a week. And I did great until the month of April, kind of fell off of it a little bit. But I've just finished a book, and lucky for me, Kelly Flemings is back on the show with the Soddy Daisy Community Library with 2 more good ones for me to add to the list. So good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you so much for having me.
I love to pick your brain, or let you at least share with me a little bit, because you really do have access to everything out there. And you told me you try to bring what you think is the best of the best.
Well, I'm not going to put my name, the library's name, on anything I think is subpar. And so I always try to make sure I bring the cream of the crop to share with you and with your viewers.
I love that you bring an adult book and an adolescent book, but usually the adolescent literature adults can read and enjoy too.
Oh, so, very much so.
Certainly the case with your choice this month.
Today, this month, the middle grade book blew me away. Like I said, I bring the best of the best. This is the best of the best. It's called The Fire, the Water, and Maudie McGinn. And it was such an insightful read. The main character, Maudie, is autistic. She's neurodivergent, and it's told from her viewpoint in first person. And I've read several other books that have autistic characters or neurodivergent main characters. This one blew me out of the water. So many times the books that I've read with autistic people in it, you either feel the writer has you feeling pity for them, or that they can be fixed, which is horrible.
Right.
This book showed the absolute beauty in the autistic mind and the viewpoints. Maudie goes through so many different things, including abuse and neglect because of her autism. Her parents are divorced, and she's spending the summer with her dad, who is the coolest dad in the world, and out in California. Takes her camping. It's in the middle of a wildfire, so they head to the beach, and she learns to surf with a bunch of really unique characters. But it's just such a beautiful, life-affirming book.
Is it, I know we want to get to the other one too, but is part of the beauty of it a peek inside how, and not every autistic mind is the same either,
Exactly.
obviously, but how she is able to see the world in a different way?
Very much so.
It's almost like we are limited and she's capable.
It's like you almost feel like I'm lacking because of the amazing viewpoints that she has.
Right. You know that show Love on the Spectrum?
Yes.
Have you seen it? And one of the things that we talk about at our house so often is how unique it is and special it is to watch and see how they connect with each other, because they see the inside of a person as opposed to just the physical. So it'll be interesting to read this book and see how the author portrays
It's absolutely
what
fantastic.
She sees. Okay, now talk about The Frozen River.
The next one, it's very good. It's a historic fiction that takes place in Maine in 1789, and it's based off of a real person. Martha Ballard was a midwife and a holistic healer at the time. The thing that was unique about her was she could read. Her husband taught her to read in a time when women were supposed to be quiet, kept at home, do nothing. And she gets tied up in a murder investigation because this man is found frozen into a river. He's pulled out, and she does a preliminary autopsy of the time, and she believes one thing, but this Harvard doctor who downgrades her says, oh no, it's just natural causes, but there was a murder involved.
Wow.
And so you get to really experience what the author has done through her research. And the wonderful thing too about this book is at the back, she breaks down her process and all of her research. So after reading this really engaging book about Martha, then you get to learn about the real Martha, and you can see what was going on.
Those are, here we are on the cusp of summer. Those are 2 great beach reads.
Exactly.
But not what you would expect from a beach read.
No, exactly. And I love a good fluffy book to enjoy during the summer when you can kind of, relax your mind and just relax at the beach.
Yeah.
But
I don't
there's
want
so
to
many
waste my
great
time.
things. Exactly.
I mean, a fluffy book, you don't want to waste your time.
I know.
These are
Reading
good.
time is precious.
So let's do talk about that reading time being precious, because y'all are a part of the Read 20. Y'all are kind of the spokespersons now for Read 20.
Yes, we adopted the
You would-
SDCL Read 20 program.
But for a long time at the library, you've encouraged summer reading. So you've got big
very
things
much
going
so.
on.
This is our 7th summer doing summer programming. We're partnering with the J.A. Henry YMCA to provide lunches for kids 18 and under.
Nice.
Monday through Friday, 12 to 2. And you can't just have kids come in and eat. We've got to have some fun with it. So every day we've got a different program. Mondays are Master Chef Mondays, where we teach kids recipes and how to cook. Tuesdays, a different art project every week. Wednesday are story times. Theater Thursdays are a lot of fun because some weeks we'll show a movie with popcorn and lunch, but other ones we're going to be having the Chattanooga Zoo, the Tennessee Aquarium, Mike Edwards, who is a great magician and a friend of the library, and PBS is coming out with their green screen project.
That is fantastic.
And the big one is Free Book Friday. Everybody that walks in the door on a Friday during the summer, adults too, get a free book to take home and keep.
I'm going to tell you this then as I show you where you'll find him at the library. It is free to anybody watching. It does not matter where you are. And this was Kelly's dream, brainchild. He and Kurt went out there years ago and said, we're going to make this thing happen. And it's just unfolded beautifully, one thing after another.
And we have been blessed to see it blossom.
They have a seed library. They have all types of things. So you go and pay